Hello, guys and gals. It's Tiffany again, and guess what today is? Wheelchair Wednesday. It is Wheelchair Wednesday. Let's start off by showing you my outfit / shoes of the week. You ready? Wait, sorry. Red pants, black shirt, and the shoes. These are actually new. Open-toed ankle boots. They are all the rage, and I am just in love. They're actually new, so anyway, here are my accessories. Cool earrings, cool necklace. That's right, I said cool. And my cool bracelet. And let's get right to it. My fashion tip for the week is for the ladies. This is actually not my original. I got this from someone else. If the ladies out there, if you find it difficult to put on your jeans sometimes because they're too tight to pull up, one thing that I recommend is putting on a pair of jeans that are probably like sheer or satiny, because the way it's easier is because when you're trying to pull your jeans up, they kind of slide right up. So it definitely takes a lot of the, it makes the pulling of them up a lot easier. Anyway, this week I wanted to talk about more relationship stuff. In my previous videos, I talked about things you don't do, things you do, from a woman's perspective, things for men so that they know. This week I would like to talk about the 6 sexiest qualities that a man can have. I know this is not new. I believe it is quite universal though. So, women, what do women like? What are chicks into? What do they find sexy? I can really only speak for myself. What I find very sexy are these 6 simple, easy little qualities. Let's start with number 1. Here we go. My absolute favorite quality in a man is if he's funny. If you can make me laugh, I've talked about this earlier, if you can make me laugh, you're already have your foot in the door. That is extremely sexy. And usually men that are really funny tend to also be very smart, which brings me to sexiest quality, dos. That means 2 in Spanish, right? Smarts, intelligence. If you can teach me something or I can learn something from you, that is incredibly sexy. I mean, that's really up there. I don't know. There's something extremely sexy about a man who knows things, who can talk about art, books, architecture, someone who's really good at math, someone that knows about planes, someone who knows just things and that I can learn from you. I'm always looking to learn more things, and it's extremely sexy when you can teach me a thing or two. Okay, number 3. Takes care of himself, good health. Now, this isn't necessarily all about physical stuff. Like, you don't have to be, 200 pounds, tons of muscles, boyish good looks, Brad Pitt. I don't really need all that. Usually men that are too perfect are not so attractive to me. I kind of like the rugged look, a real man that gets his hands dirty, or even if not, still just masculinity in a man. So, being well taken care of, good style, eating right, working out, just generally taking care of yourself and you're healthy, that is extremely attractive to women. Extremely attractive to women. Number 4. Talent. If you are talented or very passionate about something, such as the guitar, such as surfing, such as drawing, such as skateboarding, such as cars. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. There's nothing sexier than a man that is passionate about something. I love passion. I love to see the fire in another human being. It's extremely sexy. And I know this does not only go for me. Many of the things on this list also apply to most women that I have spoken to about this. Confidence. Number 5, confidence. Now, I say confidence and not cockiness. There is a very, very thin line between confidence and cockiness. It's very sexy to know what you're doing. It is very sexy to be confident in the things that you know how to do, in what you're talking about, in the way you carry yourself. If you can walk into a room and command the room and almost take over the room, not necessarily having to take over, but just to be confident and not afraid. Because I notice that a lot of men, I think, can be kind of afraid of women. I think because sometimes we can be very confusing. We can also come off as being like a whole other species. Like women are from Mars, men are from Venus, and we're like alien life forms that you don't quite know what to do with us or what to say. Do not be afraid of women. Women are not scary. A lot of them are really just like any other person. I mean, I know obviously I've said women are like any other people before, but I mean as far as dating, I know that a lot of men are shy. And I say just treat a woman like you would treat one of your friends. Don't be afraid to talk to her. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to joke. Don't be afraid of them. Don't be afraid of us. I have met some scary chicks that I'm afraid of, but that's neither here nor there or really what. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying. Okay. If not, then comment below, ask anything and anything about this, and I will gladly reiterate. Number 6. Now this one is probably the most important one. Kindness and thoughtfulness. If I meet a guy and I say bring him in my home and he's kind to my dog loves him. If he meets my nieces and my nephews and he loves them, he loves playing with children, he loves animals, he cares about the welfare of children, of old people, he loves old people. He's just a genuinely kind person who doesn't look down upon anybody or doesn't judge anybody and is really just a kind, gentle, good human being that is just insanely sexy. These are my top 6 sexiest traits in men. If I've forgotten something, I'll tell you about it in the future. If you have some of these traits, chances are you will not have difficulty dating or finding women. It's pretty simple. Anyway, the last thing that I would like to say is I want to give a shout out to my friend. His name is WheelzOfFortune. If you look at the top right hand of my screen, you'll see that he's on one of my featured channels. He is insanely badass. He is extremely interesting. He is confident. I admire him because he puts himself out there and he shows what life is like in a wheelchair. He talks about his experiences. He talks about sex. He talks about experiences that he's had. He shows you basically a lot of what his life is like. And to me, that takes a lot of guts. And so he's pretty badass. Anyway, you can look him up on my featured channel, or you could just look below and you will see that there is also a link to his page. Anyway, thank you again for watching my video. More to come. What do you find to be the sexiest traits in a woman? What do you think is extremely sexy? What attracts you to them? Feel free to comment below, and I will definitely read it. I always read. And thank you. Thanks for watching. See you next week on Wheelchair Wednesday. And click like if you like my outfit and my shoes. Okay, thank you. Have a good day, guys. Mwah, mwah.